take me outside.
I'm a broadcaster by profession. When I started out in my broadcast career, it was from a community station, and that's in the mid-90s. I went to a township school, and one of the community stations, when the IBA gave licenses, which is like, what is it called now? The IBA is ICASA. So the community stations were split into different townships. So the one that I first went to, they spoke in Lebyane. And I grew up in Pimville. I went to a township school, but I was those kids who could express themselves. And I couldn't fit into that station because I spoke Tsotsitaal, and they said the way I expressed myself sounded like I went to a multiracial school, and I had never been to a multiracial school. So I had to find a space of where I can belong. So in my broadcast journey, language has been always an issue. But fast track, later on, I went to a medium English station, Metro FM, blah, 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 done television shows and all of that, blah, blah, blah. But my biggest television success came when I did a show called Motswako in my mother tongue, in Sepedi. The issue of languages, personally, is close to me, because for me, language is culture, language is identity. I had the opportunity of growing up in a village, in rural area, in Bushbuckridge. By the age of 5, 6, 7, I spoke about 5, 6 languages: Sepedi, Spulana, which is my clan language, Tsonga, which is what my cousins spoke, Swati, which is what my other cousins spoke, and then at school, obviously, we were studying English and Afrikaans. And I know a lot of parents go on about how, let's stick to one language because it confuses the child. Well, I don't know, because I don't know if I was confused as a child. But I learned to read Tsonga because when I visited my cousin, their school calendar was on a different one as mine. So when they were at school, so I took the Tsonga book and I started reading, and up to this day I can read Tsonga. When I came to live in Soweto in high school, I met Xhosa speaking, first I met South Soto speaking people from Lesotho. Then I learned that the R is the L is the R. And then I came to Soweto and I met Xhosa speaking people, and then Zulu. By now, you can count how many languages I'm exposed to. I think because I wasn't exposed to the consciousness and the importance of language, for me it was what I was doing naturally. My parents were not academic, they were not educated. No one told me that don't speak this language. And when we were playing in the streets as kids, we spoke in any language. So you can imagine when I got into broadcasting and I was told that I'm too English, but it's black English. You know, when you do voiceovers in broadcasting, there are people who are black English and there are people who are good English. So I didn't know where I fit in. Because if I was with the multiracial kids, I was not multiracial enough. If I was with the township kids, I was not township enough. But I lived with Canadians, in German, and Americans when I lived in Yeoville at 17, 18. They didn't have a problem with anything. My hair, my palm, my language, my loudness, my colorfulness. But the black people that I interacted with, who were older than me, this is early 95, post-democracy, had a problem with me speaking like that and being the way that I was. So I don't think, as we continue to talk about language, we need to stop making it other people's problem. They don't come into our houses and say, don't. We have to, if we want to take the language conversation forward, we just have to, let's take attention. If, you know, and the thing of, I know with, my son is 11 and my daughter is 8. My generation of mothers will say, oh, the father is Zimbabwean, so he's Shona. So me, I'm Bedi. Oh, let's just speak one language which they can understand. No. Speak to them in your language. The father must speak to the child in the language, the mother must speak to the child, and in the school they speak in another language. That's what we have. That's why we're having this conversation. They're not going to give us permission. There's not going to be a press conference today, officially, from now. We would like to announce you can all speak your languages in your home. Well, at least nobody gave me permission. So we have to take it.
Hi everyone. I think the issue is that apartheid and colonialism took decades to instill in our forefathers. So it's something that instills in people's subconscious and people being our forefathers. So it's going to take, I think, a lot longer for us to instill that pride in the languages we have as well as our culture. So, and I think to reiterate what she said is that we need to start now, proactively encourage your friends, family, and so forth. Because even my parents, they still feel that, if you speak English and so forth, you will succeed in life. And that's because it was instilled in them from a very young age. And that's something they've always lived with and so forth. So I think it's going to take a lot longer than 23 years to turn all of that around.
Okay, for me, there's a person called Dr. Jeffries. He says, whoever controls the images controls your self-esteem. So the media plays a huge role in portraying whiteness as ideal. Anything black is shined upon. So Penny, you are in the media. Your role for real. You have a platform to say, black is cool. Have beautiful role models you wanna aspire to. And you don't have good black people on a daily basis in your face, only white people are bombarded, automatically your mind is programmed to think that they are better. And right now, the rape and the spare thing, there was a tweet about if white people are known for their aggression, what are a black man known for? And being barbaric, all of that. So who must change that perception? Penny has the platform, all of us here. For real. I'm not putting on you, just that it's small steps. Black men need to own up that it is not on to feel entitled to a woman's body. It happens every day. Last year, we were all so shocked that Judge Mabel said it's part of our culture. We were outraged about the culture part, not the kids being raped on a daily basis. Can we focus our outrage at the barbarism that our black brothers, our sons, our uncles are doing? Can we fill the streets when there's a rape march? Can we not be twittering instead of show up? Can we show up? Can we change our own images? So it starts with me, sonke, sikhuluma isiZulu, if, I think it was you saying, but masisekhaya. Asikhulumeni isiNgisi sisesikoleni endlini isiZulu nesiXhosa, and it's fine. And you get in your head that it is good to speak my language because uma ngigoduka ngoDecember ugoga akasazi isiNgisi. And by me not being able to embrace my language, I'm literally distancing myself from my own people. And you always be black no matter what. So Tina as parents, I must force it on my kids ukuthi la endlini sikhuluma isiZulu. Uma with your dead side is Xhosa. And it's nothing wrong what you are saying, but no one said once you get into your house you must speak isiNgisi. Awukho lowo mthetho. I'm the one that is in charge of my kids. I'm the one shaping them to be South Africans, black South Africans, who are gonna be proud of who they are.
Iba ukuthi abantu ababukela TV mabavuma abantu abayenza TV bayenza into abacabanga ukuthi nina nifuna ukuyibona. Imali yenu lethenga lama TV, ebhadala ama TV license, ethenga ama newspaper. Mawungayekela ukuyithenga newspaper ngoba lento bayibhalayo awuyisupport. Mawungafonela ubhale kuma editors page or ufonele u-radio station asalaleli sesiyayekela ngoba lento enikhulumayo ayisakhi. Nicime TV nithi yabona le show le sesibhekile abasakhulumi isuthu esikahle. IsiZulu sachubekela phambili ngoba maba bahlala basikhuluma eTV. Inkosi yayifona eSABC ithi lesiZulu basikhulumayo lesi asi represent into esiyona njengamaZulu. Namanje abantu bayahamba bafake lele ntambo lezi zabantu bamandebele bayigcoka nje abazi nokuthi zisho ukuthini. Yabo, so if you must hold people accountable the same way you want to hold, you can't only hold politicians accountable. You must hold people accountable who are on television. What images are you depicting? You see, we're busy concerned right now with white people colonize us. The new colonizers are no longer white people. Americans are colonizing us.
Yeah.
And you're all thinking, you know,